Hoi hoi! Today I'm headed across the border into Italy. It's a bit of a longer day, 22 kilometers, and it starts with a climb to the Predo Pass, and from there it's mostly downhill. After the pass there's a 6-kilometer road walk. The author says you can take the bus, but of course I'm not going to do that. I want to hike, and for a bit of the road walk there's an alternative on the other side of the river, a jeep taxi you can take. We'll see. It's going to be another warm day, but hopefully there will be some forest and some shade. Let's hike. Seriously, I don't know what I do on this hike without the ice towel. It's an absolutely godsend. The best gear choice I could have made. Barely 3 kilometers in, but I deserve a break, I think, after that climb. And the descent was also a bit steep, and also I think my body's screaming for electrolytes, so I'm going to try. The pharmacist said you can't leave it in the bottle all day, so you have to drink it right away, so that's what I'm going to try for. The base of the waterfall was too shallow for a dip, but I did take my shirt off and make it wet so it can keep me cool for the next hour or so. From the waterfall it's still about 200 meters up to the pass, so not too bad, and hopefully it won't be too steep. We'll see. Let's go! That was bloody steep. Now there's a bit that's sort of levelish before the final push to the pass, I think, if I remember the elevation chart correctly. So, almost there. It looks like there's a waterfall slightly off trail. I can see it for a bit through the trees. It's not that impressive, I think. So I'm not tempted, even though it could be that you might swim, but until I reach the pass, no way I'm going anywhere. Well, I made it to the road, if not the pass, and I almost went hiking again without looking around and looking back at the amazing view. But fortunately, I did, and it was amazing. Even though it seems to be cooler on this side of the mountain, that water source was very welcome. Oh, it was nice and cold, fresh mountain water. It's absolutely delicious. So I tossed out the remainder of the electrolyte water because it was supposed to taste like apple and sometimes it tastes like vanilla or something. So I could stomach it, but not. I don't think I needed it anymore for the remainder of the hike today. So there's a lot of road walking now, but I wouldn't mind seeing a waymarker or two, because last one I saw was at the border. GPS says I'm still on the right way and there aren't many alternatives, so I'm just stick to the road for now, but I wouldn't mind seeing orange paint now and again. Well, that was not my favorite bit of road walking at all. There was a little bit of room between the road and the tunnel wall, but not a whole lot. Fortunately, there was a lull in traffic, only a few motorcycles. And also I had turned on the flashlight on my phone for visibility, so as not to spook anyone. And it was only 181 meters, so after all it was not that bad, but I would have preferred a bit more of a pavement there. The guidebook recommends a side trip to the lake, and to be honest, the lake is beautiful, but I'm more interested in the bar and the restroom that I saw from the road. So it turns out that the tunnel was not actually part of the Juliana trail. After the at the third hairpin, you're supposed to go straight on to the board track, but I was too busy dodging cars and watching out for the roadworks to pay attention, I think. But I have the GPS and I will find my way back to the trail, because part of the trail is a recommended side trip to the lake where I'm now, so it should be easy to find my way back. So there's the entrance to the lake and to the bar, and right across from that there's a trail into the forest that should take me back to the main trail. Back on the main track, not seen any orange waymarkers yet, but the red one and the trail is going down, so all is right in the world. I'm in the mining town of Cave del Predil, and the trail stays on the right bank of the Rio Lago, and there's about 6 kilometers of road walking. So the guidebook suggests taking the bus from here or skipping across the bridge and taking a track on the left hand side of the Rio Lago, and that's what I'm going to do. On the main square there's a small supermarket and also a cafe. So I bought some food and some yogurt, because at the lake I stayed only for a short while, drank some cola and some crisps. In hindsight, I should have stayed longer. I should have gone for a swim because the water wasn't cold at all. And check-in at the hotel is at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I have plenty of time. But for some reason I don't have any peace in my body and I want to keep going. And I don't take breaks very long. So if I ever do make it to New Zealand, I hope I find another hiker, someone with a bit of common sense to slow me down and encourage me to take breaks, because I should do more of them. If there ever was a track on the left-hand side of the river, I can't find it now. All I see is a factory, and obviously that is a no-go area for non-factory workers. There was a path behind, but it was closed off with scaffolding. So maybe there used to be a path there, but not now. So road walking it is. So I'm about a kilometer or a kilometer and a half past the village, and I never saw anything resembling a 4x4 track on the other bank. There is a bridge here, but no access, so I don't think you have any option of hiking on the left bank of the river. Well, the roadwalk felt pretty long and somewhat boring, but then there were also the houses with their own quirks and architecture and chapels, so that was quite nice. The road never felt dangerous. There were plenty of cars, motorcycles and one lorry, but they kept a wide berth and gave me plenty of space. So I didn't mind at all. I never felt unsafe. And now I'm following the GPS across the river again into the hills. Still no signage, but with the GPS I will make it to Tarvisio somehow. I think I deserve a break right about now. Just by the side of the road like proper hiker trash. Still 7 kilometers to go. It's not that far anymore. It shouldn't be that difficult. But it's getting warm again. And I miss the Slovenian villages with their public water tap. Haven't seen any in Italy so far. But there's supposed to be in Albertia a little further up. Maybe they have some water. I still have plenty of water, but it has electrolytes in it, so I can't dunk my head in it or wet my ice towel. And my ice towel is now as dry as can be and not cold, so maybe I can find a stream somewhere. I keep seeing these boxes alongside the road, no idea what they are. Hopefully someone can tell me, because I'm really curious. You'd think that with all this cloud cover it wouldn't feel as hot, but no joy. There's not a lick of wind. And it's still quite warm. But I had a nice long break, 40 minutes. I guess I needed it after that long road walk. And I feel somewhat refreshed. I found a stream to dunk my ice towel in. So on occasion I can wet my face and make it nice and cold. Last 7 kilometers to Tarvisio. Long overdue, but better late than never. There used to be a trail here for sure, and I think a few people did pass recently. but I have a sneaking suspicion that the Juliana trail has been rerouted and this is no longer part of the official trail, because without the GPS I would have absolutely no idea where to go. That was some proper bushwhacking. Fortunately, I'm somewhat immune to stinging nettles because there were plenty of those. I can see Tarvisio now. The only question is how to get there. It might rain and soon rather than later. So I want to hurry and get indoors before a deluge starts. Well, I can see some cabins, which means road. So while I'm sure I'm trespassing on private property, hopefully they won't mind if I get out of there very soon. I'm not anywhere near the trail right now, but I found a workaround to get back to it. Across proper roads, I prefer no trespassing, because I always say once you trespass, then maybe the trail organization won't get permission to have the trail cut across someone's private property. And so I don't want to inconvenience any hikers who come behind me. So I will stick to the official roads and work my way back to the official trail that way. So the GPS says the trail is to my right, and the other GPS says my hotel is 2.9 kilometers to the left. So I'm heading left because I will find the trail tomorrow, but for now I want my hotel. The hotel didn't seem that far when I booked it, but at the end of a long day, 2.9 kilometers is quite a hike. I stopped by the supermarket because no way I was going to go back for that. So now I'm all set for the morning. It's still 600 meters to go. Hoi hoi. So today again was a day with two halves. The first 6 to 7 kilometers were beautiful, uphill and very hard, through forest and excellent signage. And once I got to the border with Italy, all the signage disappeared. The trail was easier, but I had to rely on the GPS and the guidebook, which worked out for the most part until about a kilometer before Tarvisio, where the trail just simply disappeared. I later read the guidebook and they say the trail was unclear in that area, but even with the GPS I couldn't find my way. So in the end I did a road walk into Tarvisio. It turns out the start of the trail is only 1 kilometer from the hotel. So I'm sure that tomorrow, with the help of the guidebook and the GPS, I'm able to find my way back into to the trail and back into Slovenia. My feet are pretty tired and a bit sore, so I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm staying in the hotel room. I bought some food in the supermarket, so I don't have to go out again. And tomorrow morning, there's breakfast in the hotel. And hopefully this time I will sleep better than I have the past few nights. Still no air conditioning, but at least I have room to myself. It will be dark and quiet. See you tomorrow.